Regent Tapa, and Engineer Jones. For the technical working group, headed by Engineer Renal Pereira, Architect Ramilisid, Engineer Martin Nicolas, Engineer Aymar Jan Flores, and Engineer Julian Medina. For the back secretariat, headed by yours truly, Engineer Manuel Levici Jr., with back secretariat members, Madam Rita Morales and Mr. Melinda Manuel. Since the majority of the back members are present, there is a quorum, sir. Thank you, Sir Manny. Please conclude activities that we will conduct. Uh, One project, the contract ID 237044, construction of road, was Pangasinan with an APC of 9,900,000. This pre-bid conference is being conducted for contracts to be bid with an APC of 1 million and above. This is to discuss and clarify and explain, among others, the eligibility requirements of the contracts to be bid. This is also to give the prospective bidders a chance to clarify other issues relating to the contract with the project. However, attendance is not mandatory for the prospective bidders, but we assume they are watching live streaming in our electronic account. At this junction, I call on the engineer Renal Pereira to discuss the eligibility, technical and financial requirements of the contract.
Thank you, sir. We will now discuss the technical and financial requirements for the contract. Documents to be submitted by the bidders. Bid submission will be done manually or electronically/online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in BTS ITB Clause 21 as per DO 87 Series of 2020. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. All electronic bids must be sent to the email address electronicbids_pangasinan3rd@dpwh.gov.ph. Each bidder shall submit one original copy of the first and second components of its bid. Checklist of technical and financial documents. Technical proposal Class A documents. Legal documents. Valid PhilJobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. Special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security. If in the form of surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. And for the bid validity period and bid security validity period, it should be 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. Cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, bank draft or guarantee, or a revocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. The amount of bid security should not be less than 2% of ABC. For surety bond, callable upon demand, issued by a surety or insurance company, duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, the amount of bid security should not be less than 5% of ABC. For project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors, key personnel, project manager, project engineers, materials engineer, and foreman to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience date. For project manager, project engineer, and foreman, the minimum years of similar experience should be 5 years, while for materials engineer, he or she should be at least DPWH accredited ME1. List of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment, lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. An original valid signed omnibus sworn statement, an applicable original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the West S and do acts to represent the bidder. For financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity (NFCG) is as follows: current assets minus current liabilities multiplied by 15 minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. For Class B documents, if applicable, the resigned joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statement from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provision of the GBA in the instance that the bid is successful. For financial proposal, original of the signed and accomplished bid form and other documentary requirements under RA number 9184, original of the signed bid prices and the bill of quantities, the accomplished detailed estimates form including a summary sheet indicating and cash flow by quarter. Criteria and procedure for detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The BAC shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid prices which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. First one is completeness. No price in required item, non-complying, indicating a zero or a dash means free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For arithmetical corrections, bid prices in figures versus words, words prevails. Total price versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ, latter prevails. Above ABC, non-complying. Post-qualification. Verification of the following legal requirements is needed: licenses, certificates, permits, and non-inclusion in blacklist. For technical requirements, single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract, key personnel, minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied, availability and commitment of major construction equipment. Failure of the prospective bidder to state a complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific bidder's location, whether owned, leased, or under purchase agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security as per DO 58 series of 2012. Performance in government and ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of two or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair work and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificate of acceptance in the prescribed date after the receipt of notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance per contract term and conditions at the time of inspection. Liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor. DO 127 series of 2018 strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Authenticity and correctness of bid security. For financial requirements, audited financial statement, especially current assets and liabilities, up-to-date value of all outstanding or uncompleted work under ongoing and awarded contracts, updated NFCC versus ABC. Notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the project. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, The bidder shall submit a certification that the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. And second, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. Bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work to the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. This certification shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. Also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, the bidder shall be post disqualified. Contract of award. The contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof in accordance with Section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection of bids and eligibility and post disqualification of bidder. Failure to submit original copy of surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission, indicating the name of project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Overlapping of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel. And failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bid, failure to submit supporting documents, for example, certification of availability of equipment, negative slippage in ongoing projects, negative 15% or more, or negative 10% in each of two or more contracts, unsatisfactory CPS rating, incomplete pages of bid documents, either for technical and financial, and for the authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder, for single proprietor, signatory should be owner or proprietor only. For corporation or cooperative, board secretary certificate and board resolution. For joint venture resolution or agreement. And for partnership, as indicated in the articles of partnership. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, General Pereira. To discuss in and elaborate the proposed project. Thanks for the importance and respect to discuss later.
Manager. Basic contract data, contract ID number 24AI0044. Contract name, construction of road, Santo Tomas, Pangasinan. The scope of work and item description, construction of road, length of 0.71 kilometer, width of 6.1 meter, with a thickness of 200 millimeter. Installation of pipe culverts, 610 millimeter diameter, class 2 reinforced concrete pipe culvert. Approved budget for the contract ABC, 9,900,000 pesos. The contract duration, 69 calendar days. Receipt and opening of bids, November 20, 2023, 9:30 a.m. at DPWH Conference Room, Tumana, Rosales, Pangasinan. So for DPWH bid portal, electronic bids underscore Pangasinan third at dpwh.gov.ph for live stream and YouTube account, https://www.youtube.com/dpwh Pangasinan third DEO. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Nicolas. For further details, prospective bidders can get a copy of the bids, payment conference, the contract, the written request not later than 5 days. Issues and concern before our end this review conference. Do I hear a motion for the adjournment?